better than my attorney. I'm talking about Yvonne's attorney. And Gabriel's attorney, who was free, was better than both of these two. Gabriel, no, that's true. Mr. Washington was on that butt. But anyway, my point in all that, what I'm saying is, so I pulled up the death letter and told my attorney that I had a death letter from a doctor. He said, "You do?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Is it recent?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Can I have it?" I said, "Yes, I'll get it to your office tomorrow." And so I gave him the letter, Mercedes, and then he took that to the prosecutor and said, "The man's gonna die." And we this thing is bogus anyway. They know it.
Right.
But they they're looking for their pound of flesh.
Right.
And the color issue and all that stuff.
Right.
So they said, and God had a man for me, Ray, and God always has this in the system. Always, it doesn't matter what system. There's someone in the system that you will have favor with if you stand in faith. You have to stand in faith. Sir. God will open the door. You got to be able to look for it. You got to be in prayer. One of the things that I wanted to say to church, and it never goes like all my study, and look at this, is that the command came with Joshua. So let's go to Joshua chapter 1. The command came to Joshua. Moses is dying. Actually, Moses died. So it shifted from Moses to Joshua. And this was, you guys got to understand that the children of Israel were in bondage for 400 years. Wow. You know how long that is? How many generations die? And another one comes. And so think about the mentality of a nation that's being enslaved by another nation. And so all you know is slavery. And unfortunately, many of us come from that same mentality. Now, we may not have been slaves, but we have grandparents that were slaves. Or you know somebody that you know how it goes. Or you come from poverty, which is slavery. You come from lack. Your family, you never really had much. And so there's a mentality that you come with. You come from with lack, not having enough, always in need, and that produces a tremendous desire for God, but then also is a downside, a bad side. It's a poverty mentality. You never have enough. So you have to change your thinking. You must renew your mind. The biggest thing in life for you to change, like this right here, Moses is dead, so people die. People that you love die, Jeff. That's right. Family members that you love, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, die. And you try to make like it don't mean nothing, but there's somebody that's going to touch your heart. Somebody you're going to be wounded. You're going to be hurt when they die. And so you have to do something in your own heart and your own thinking so that you can pick yourself up from that blow.
Come on, Bishop.
Now Moses has died. And so God says to Joshua, arise. And so this is what I said, Gabriel, today when I was studying upstairs. And I knew this before, but it hit me today like never before because of Richard. Because Kim just died. Of course, that was last year, but to me, it just happened. 31 years with my friend. And the time that I had with him, I can't even put words on it. Just the back and forth, and you know, all over the world. Now he's gone. He's dead. I know I've prophesied and said he's in the wind.
Right.
And I know that's true.
Right.
Right.
I remember when I was going to this prayer garden that they made this prayer garden for chickens
Yeah.
and ducks, and just destroyed his garden with animals, and have no concept of the holy ground that was there in that yard. I'm talking about the family.
Yeah.
It's just quite amazing to me. But anyway, when Richard, and I had a short time, and I guess I'm doing his eulogy from me, because they gonna do it tomorrow, and so I'm doing mine now.
Right. Right.
But when I to touch the spirit and the heart like that man was very rare.
Right.
And when I had the church honor him, and it shows you in the prophetic realm, spirit world, and I honored him more than I have honored any man. I'm talking about the measure of the spirit that took place in that. Even when I honored Bishop Curry, and I got down on my knees,
Right.
and to show my submission. Now this wasn't recently; this was years ago.
Right.
But I did do that, and to me it was greater with Richard. The weight of the spirit was greater
Right.
when we honored him. It's like the church knew
Yeah. Right.
That's right, Bishop.
that he deserved honor, and I don't believe he was ever honored
Right.
like the way that we honored him in church. And his nephews don't even know that this took place. How when Richard came to church, and I told the whole church about your family, your dad, and about him, Richard. And the wife was there, and the mother came, and the mother walked out of the wheelchair and came into her right mind. She did. That's all. She walked right out of the wheelchair, came right into her right mind, and just started talking like, and she doesn't do that.
Right.
But she did that in the church.
Right.
And I did not know that I was honoring Richard because Richard was transitioning.
Wow. Wow.
And I was honored to be able to let him first honor him in the church, and then because he was transitioning, and let him use my vehicle so he could have his last run on the earth.
Wow. Wow.
And so you never know. So you should be kind.
Right. That's right.
When you can be kind, you should be kind.
Amen.
Because that's what the Lord looks for us to do. Now, Joshua, I want to pull out some things here. First of all, he told him to arise.
Yes.
So you have to pick yourself up.
Yes.
We have to get up, Gabe.
Right.
That's right.
And we have to do what the prophet, because the prophet did contact me from the other side, back over here, and gave me a word, and said the exact words, Tracy, that he would say, oh, my wife is with her family, doing they do that yearly deal.
Reunion.
Yeah, reunion, but it ain't no family, there ain't no year, they make